Narrated by Aisha. Allah's Messenger peace be upon him said, "It is essential to have the consent of a virgin for the marriage." I said, "A virgin feels shy." The Prophet said, "Her silence means her consent." Some people said, "If a man falls in love with an orphan slave girl or a virgin and she refuses him, and then he makes a trick by bringing two false witnesses to testify that he has married her, and then she attains the age of puberty and agrees to marry him, and the judge accepts the false witness and the husband knows that the witnesses were false ones, he may consummate his marriage." Narrated by Aisha. Allah's Messenger peace be upon him used to like sweets and also used to like honey, and whenever he finished the Asr prayer, he used to visit his wives and stay with them. Once he visited Hafsa and remained with her longer than the period he used to stay, so I inquired about it. It was said to me, a woman from her tribe gave her a leather skin containing honey as a present, and she gave some of it to Allah's Messenger peace be upon him to drink. I said, "By Allah, we will play a trick on him." So I mentioned the story to Sauda, the wife of the Prophet, and said to her, "When he enters upon you, he will come near to you, whereupon you should say to him, 'O Allah's Messenger peace be upon him, have you eaten magafir?' He will say, 'No.' Then you say to him, 'What is this bad smell?' And it would be very hard on Allah's Messenger peace be upon him that a bad smell should be found on his body. He will say, 'Hafsa has given me a drink of honey.' Then you should say to him, 'Its bees must have sucked from the al-urfut, a foul-smelling flower.' I too, will tell him the same. And you, O Safiya, say the same." So when the Prophet peace be upon him entered upon Sauda, the following happened. Sauda said, "By him except whom none has the right to be worshipped, I was about to say to him what you had told me to say while he was still at the gate because of fear from you. But when Allah's apostle came near to me, I said to him, 'O Allah's Messenger peace be upon him, have you eaten magafir?' He replied, 'No.' I said, 'What about this smell?' He said, 'Hafsa has given me a drink of honey.' I said, 'Its bees must have sucked al-urfut.' When he entered upon me, I told him the same as that, and when he entered upon Safiya, she too told him the same. So when he visited Hafsa again, she said to him, 'O Allah's Messenger peace be upon him, shall I give you a drink of it, honey?' He said, 'I have no desire for it.' Sauda said, 'Subhanallah! We have deprived him of it, honey.' I said to her, 'Be quiet.'" Narrated by Abdullah bin Amir bin Rabi'a. Umar bin al-Khattab left for Sham, and when he reached a place called Sarg, he came to know that there was an outbreak of an epidemic, a plague, in Sham. Then Abdurrahman bin Auf told him that Allah's Messenger peace be upon him said, "If you hear the news of an outbreak of an epidemic, plague, in a certain place, do not enter that place, and if the epidemic falls in a place while you are present in it, do not leave that place to escape from the epidemic." So Umar returned from Sarg. Narrated by Amir bin Sa'd bin Abu Waqtas. That he heard Usama bin Zayd speaking to Sa'd, saying, Allah's Messenger peace be upon him mentioned the plague and said, "It is a means of punishment with which some nations were punished and some of it has remained, and it appears now and then. So whoever hears that there is an outbreak of plague in some land, he should not go to that land, and if the plague breaks out in the land where one is already present, one should not run away from that land, escaping from the plague." Narrated by Ibn Abbas. The Prophet peace be upon him said, "The one who takes back his gift is like a dog swallowing its own vomit," and we, believers, should not act according to this bad example.